Snow Leopard versus Himalayan Wolf, battle above the clouds. In the thin, brutal air at the top of the world, two deadly philosophies of survival have been perfected. One is the path of the solitary assassin, a master of stealth and sudden, explosive violence. The other is the way of the disciplined army, an unbreakable force of unity and relentless endurance. When these two legends are forced into a battle over the ultimate prize, which code of combat will prevail? But before we continue, tell us in the comments which state you're watching from today. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. In the desolate, wind-swept heights of the Himalayas, where life clings to the edge of survival, two legends share a throne. One is a ghost, a phantom of the rocks, seen only when it chooses. The Snow Leopard, a perfect killing machine, honed by solitude into an unseen assassin. The other is a relentless shadow, an ancient force that moves as one. The Himalayan Wolf pack, a marvel of teamwork and tactical genius, flowing over the land like a river of purpose. For millennia, they have coexisted, each respecting the other's power from a distance. But in a world where every meal can mean the difference between life and death, what happens when that distance closes? If these two titans were to clash over the ultimate prize, who would be left standing on the roof of the world? To answer this, we must first go beyond speculation and dissect the warriors themselves, analyzing their weapons, their armor, and the very biology that makes them legends. First, the challenger known as the Ghost of the Mountain, the Snow Leopard. Weighing up to 120 pounds, it is not the largest of the big cats, but it is one of the most perfectly engineered. Its stocky body and powerful limbs are built for explosive, gravity-defying assaults, not long-distance chases. Its massive, furred paws act as natural snowshoes, muffling its approach and allowing it to stalk prey in absolute silence. Its primary weapons for engagement are 2-inch, retractable daggers, used to grip treacherous terrain and pin down prey with inescapable force. The killing bite is precise, designed to sever the spinal cord with a respectable 400 psi. But its true weapon isn't pressure, it's the ambush that precedes it. Its armor is twofold: unparalleled agility, allowing it to navigate a vertical world where no wolf can follow, and a spotted coat that offers some of the most effective camouflage in the animal kingdom. Its most stunning feature, a 3-foot tail, acts as a sophisticated counterweight, the key to its breathtaking acrobatics. Its opponent is a different force entirely, the Himalayan wolf. Individually, a wolf is lighter, built for stamina over brute force, but the pack fights as one, a coordinated predator bringing a combined weight of over 600 pounds to the battlefield. Its signature weapon is a bone-shattering bite, delivering a staggering 1/500 psi, designed not to cut, but to cripple and incapacitate. But its most devastating tool is stamina, fueled by unique genes for high-altitude oxygen efficiency. A wolf pack can pursue an enemy for miles, turning a fight into a war of attrition. Its armor begins with a dense undercoat for insulation, but its true shield is the pack itself. An attack on one is an attack on all, a luxury the solitary leopard will never know. The tale of the tape is written: the ghost's agility versus the pack's endurance. The assassin's claws against the army's bone-crushing jaws. But fights are not won on paper, they are won in the arena. And these two titans are about to share one. On the roof of the world, life is lived on the edge. This brutal landscape of jagged peaks and scarce resources is the arena. Here, the Snow Leopard and the Himalayan Wolf have overlapping territories. The leopard commands the steep or broken cliffs, the domain of the ambush hunter. The wolves patrol the more open valleys and slopes, the ground of the pursuit strategist. But their hunting grounds inevitably intersect, and they both target the same limited menu, primarily Barl, the blue sheep, and the elusive ibex. They are direct and fierce competitors, where one's successful hunt is another's slow march toward starvation. The leopard, a master of solitude, moves with silent grace through its vertical kingdom, its focus absolute. Miles below, the wolf pack moves with the disciplined purpose of a military unit, led by an alpha whose intelligent eyes miss nothing. A chance encounter here is rarely friendly. A fresh set of tracks in the snow, a distant scent on the wind. Both predators now know they are on a collision course. The flashpoint for war is a single vital prize. The fresh carcass of a 150-pound blue sheep, lying in an exposed basin between the cliffs and the valley, a true no-man's land. For the solitary leopard, a kill this size is a week of life, a prize worth dying for. It creeps down from the high ground, driven by hunger. But for the pack, drawn by the scent of blood, that prize is the fuel needed to sustain the strength of many. They will not be denied. As the leopard takes its first bite, the 5 wolves appear over the ridge. The ghost looks up, blood on its muzzle, and freezes. The predators face off, the air crackling with unspoken violence. The battle for survival is about to begin. To predict the outcome of this clash, we must first understand the mind of each warrior. The snow leopard is not a brawler or a pack hunter. It is a specialist, an assassin. Life has forged it into a master of stalking, timing, and the solitary, decisive blow. Its strategy is to end the fight before it begins, using the element of surprise and overwhelming force in the first few seconds. Its intelligence is instinctive and profound, a deep, evolved understanding of its terrain and the physics of the hunt. Its secret weapon is its mastery of the third dimension. Using unparalleled agility and its rudder-like tail for mid-air adjustments, it turns the mountain itself into an accomplice. By launching attacks from impossible heights, it makes its ambush devastating and almost inescapable. It is a cunning, calculating problem solver on a solitary level. The Himalayan wolf's profession is entirely different. It is a siege engine, trained not for the swift kill but for relentless pressure, psychological warfare, and the strategic breakdown of its opponent's defenses. It lives within a complex social hierarchy, a family and a military unit in one. They test their prey, probing for weakness with flanking maneuvers and relay attacks that conserve energy and methodically cut off all escape routes. Their true secret weapon isn't their bite, but their brain power. This is collective intelligence, communicated through subtle body language in real time, allowing them to turn a simple hunt into a complex tactical operation. 2 kinds of predator, 2 kinds of mind. The calculating individual problem solver versus the synchronized, strategic collective. In the battle to come, instinct will clash with intelligence. The standoff breaks. A low, guttural growl erupts from the snow leopard as it crouches defensively over its prize. The wolves, led by a calm, calculating alpha, begin their siege. A young wolf lunges forward, a feint to draw a reaction. The leopard responds with an explosion of power, swatting with a massive paw. Its claws, extended like daggers, rake across the wolf's shoulder, sending a brutal message. The injured wolf retreats, the pack's first probe a costly failure. But the alpha has seen what it needed to see. A single frontal assault is suicide. It's time for a new strategy. 2 wolves break off, circling in opposite directions. The harassment begins. One darts in from the left, forcing the leopard to spin and snarl. As it does, the second darts in from the right. The cat is a whirlwind of defensive fury, but it cannot be in 2 places at once. The wolves' strategy is not to win with a single bite, but to win by attrition. They are turning the leopard's explosive power against it, draining its precious energy. The art of the siege engine. Frustrated, the leopard commits, lunging aggressively at one of its tormentors. For a split second, its flank is exposed. It's the opening the alpha has been waiting for. It explodes forward. The 500 psi bite connects with the leopard's hind leg. A sickening crunch echoes through the valley. The ghost's greatest weapon, its mobility, is shattered. The fight is over. The now limping cat is cornered, its movements labored. Sensing victory, the wolves press their advantage and swarm in. With a final defiant roar, the leopard makes the only choice a survivor can. Abandoning the kill, it drags its broken body toward a sheer rock face where the wolves cannot follow. The pack stands victorious over the prize, The result is definitive. On the roof of the world, there are no easy victories. Today, the battle was won not by the sharpest claws, but by the unshakable power of the pack. The ghost of the mountain will hunt again. But today, the Himalayan wolf reminds us of a fundamental truth. While a single warrior can be a legend, a unified army can conquer.